Evil souls out the wire. Time expire. Put it away. Welcome to my another camera. Do you forget entertainment, Bob? Understand? And remember you call me Tire Fire. Remember the search Do you forget entertainment up STAY-FI. YA. Now I'm gonna talk about some strange things, right? Remember to check out my DVDs in my line. Understand? Old timing. Search for it. Ghetto Gospel and Wisdom Mind and all those things. Check them out, man. There's knowledge like this. Now I'm gonna tell you something. Talking about spirit and religion. Um, I did that on my DVD, so I'm gonna give you a little thing. All right. People don't realize that when you die, your spirit live. Understand? So a person might die from bullet, but his spirit still alive. Understand? Some people can let the spirit talk, and some people can make the spirit reveal things. Some of the spirit them can touch. Spirit can steal. Spirit can use a phone. You understand? So this moment that you see right here behind me, in the spirit world, you'll see the same thing. Now, the other lands, like the other earth, I was approached by someone and he told me to pass it on to the population. They have technology, which is a skin technology. I talk about that, right? Where they can go inside the machinery or however they do it and take off their skin and they become a spirit and they can vanquish themselves anywhere in the land. Understand? The spirit land watch everyone. One can be in here in your room and you don't know. So a lot of people use Green Reaper statue to fight it. It is real. So I was running a experiment on it because I noticed the spirit talking. But if I would have tell someone, say, yo, I heard someone talking and no one is not there, they're gonna be looking at me like, oh, he's sick, he cuckoo in the head, especially in America. So I kept it to myself and shared them into videos. Those government men that know me, they know that the spirit do that, and they know that they guide me, and they know that they talk to me, and then where I'm at, they tell me what's going on. Understand? A lot of people don't believe that. But when I check it, I realize the other land them now, they control the ghost machines. You understand? Where I could be in this physical, right? And they can come out of that body you got, like this body, and come become a ghost. Understand? And then he could come look at your hustle move, look in your bedroom, he be right in the wall. You understand? And then when he done, he does vanquish himself back where he is and put all this machine and put on back his skin and come back. You understand? To the living world. And I begin to realize that a lot of things that we are learn when we're coming up as a child, it's not really so. Understand? Down in the parish, if they see a camera like this, they're gonna say I'm crazy. They tell them they got skin technology. When you go in there, you just come right back. Tell them they got ground warp technology. Understand? Him can go right a 2 hour behind, and him have warp technology know before we back. So if you don't believe in this, it'd be crazy, right? But them other earth, they have more technology than this earth. They're way faster than this earth. Way fast. Weird. I'm surprised. Like I'm on my phone, they stop everything on the phone. They control the motherboard on the phone. Understand? Any app I touch, you get tear down. Any post I touch, you stop. Any blog I post, you get touched. You understand? And it also happens spiritually because the souls of the hackers, they can go inside our technology. This is what I'm saying. Evil souls out the wire. Time expire. We did away. And sometimes it works as a command to run them away. You understand? So I begin to realize that the hacking is not only by by human. It by the spiritual form. You understand? For those people that from religion, like for us Catholic and Muslim and what they call them Buddha, the spirit watchers, man. And sometimes they are the physical person just doing his work. They take duty to do that. Understand? That's his job. He watches school. He know everything in the school. His job to watch the church. His job to be on the bus. He's there. The spirit is there. But when he done, He vanquished himself, go back in his skin technology, and just come back to the present. This is why there's no secrets within the earth. You're not hiding nothing. And controlled by other earths or by the government or by the military. Understand? These are shadow groups that does that. The government from other earth that tell me to pass it on to the camera, I did it, man. But if I die, man, you keep your word. Understand? Return for me. One in Jamaica, one in Africa, and two in the US. So you know they don't like cameras like this. But it got to be known to the population, let them know that they're being watched by a physical form, and it can be, because they could go into an invincible form and watch them and be around them, and they don't even realize it. Understand? Now, people who get provoked by spirit, that can be programmed. I told you that before. And also, it can be just physical. And you got to realize that the spirit world, they have their own law. It operates like the living. Understand? And they don't want you to get rich. They will mash up your relationship. They will mash up your work. You understand? You have to seek high help, man. Don't let no one fool you about it don't exist. You have to go see a priest. You have to see one of them fortune teller. Understand? If you do not know how to fight it. Because, man, this spirit annoy me. All night, all day. I wake up, it's the same thing. Understand? And a lot of them going to tell me, well, it's not like that. Understand? But anyway, what I'm telling you is the reality. Now, we'll move on now. It come to another level where the switching of the people. You understand? Then control anger. Then control like. Then control love. Then control prosperity. Then control riches. Then control poor. Understand? So let's go down to it. Tell every nation, especially black people, in the time of the king, I said this before, the black people was powerful. Understand? They was the one with the empire and the building and the high towers. Understand? One black man make one mistake, and the ones them who control the riches and the flow, then took it from black people and give it to white people. Understand? Now, them approach I and tell I they're going to take back the floor hand and give it to black people because of what they done to I. Because them steal everything, all the beats, all the songs, all the money, come with sodomy, crazy, sick, and all them things I do, they rob it from I. Understand? So they shouldn't be doing that because it's against their law. So what they did, they took the rich flow hand and give it to black people. Tell every black man, million, trillion, billion, zillion years, neons after years to come, never go against your own nation. Never do that. Understand? All of you don't team up on one poor man because they will take with the hand and give it back to the white one. So if the black people see riches flowing, it's because of what I did stand for, and these are the ones that tell me. No, then tell me, say them are angel. That's what we call them as. But they are species. We come out of the lands of life, and them hold them kind of power. Understand? So every black man must realize what's going on. We're moving on. So remember, every black man, never attack your nation. Because if you attack your nation and like how they did I, and steal everything from it, they're going to take the floor hand from you, black man, and give it back to the white one. Now them plunging because of the wrongdoing that they do to I, and what they're doing to the people. Understand, man? And they try to pop the sun. Because these are the things that's happening. Understand? So we're moving on to another one. Now them have a thing named disappear. Understand? People are vanishing like, just vanishing like that. Understand? So them tell I, so they're going to hold back like the time of the fear. If the government don't give me what I earn, the whole land are going to disappear. Understand? I was on the avenue coming home, and there was a little girl walking in front of I, and she disrespect I and said something slick, and she disappeared. Understand? There was one in Jamaica Avenue, and there was a light-skinned one, and she said some slick shit, and then just disappeared. People just disappear into thin air. What can cause that now? It can cause by the crab. It can cause by ogre. It can cause by the giant birds. That can happen. And it can cause by just summoning powers. But the one they're using is the frequency technology that controls our body. So what they do now, Then press a button and we vanish. Then come up to I, right? And tell me, say they are in the time period where they're pulling out 1,000 people every day and 1,000 people every night. The land gonna get scanty. What is going on now? The government is covering up the disappearance of the people. I was in McDonald and FDA, the fire department, them one the ambulance them that come around and pick up people when they sit, they come to me and say, we want you to talk it. Never before people been missing and we cannot explain it. Understand? But what is going on is the falling of the sun caused that. And the pollution what they're doing, because there's a man sitting on top of the cloud protecting the earth. Understand? And then they told me before, so then millions of trillions and neons a year there was on this land. And what happened was they didn't know how sun fall and how earth comes on the radiation. And they learned it through my camera. So they said they're going to punish human because they kill hundreds and thousands of their people and mash up their creation. It's like the person talking to me like he was God. He told me, say, that's his son and his earth and his creation. Before the person leave, the person said, do you know who you talk to? He said, you man, do you know who you talk to? That person told me he gonna call, because I got all timing. He told me that he gonna call up and I have another 100 years and another 1,000,000 years. He carry out some work for him on the earth. I said, okay. And if he asked me, who, do you know who I'm talking to? I said, yeah, because if you control flesh and bone and organ and blood fresh in a man, then you don't control life, man. You're God. I understand? So these are some of the things cause the disappearance. And they told me they was going to punish you, man. At that time, I didn't realize what he was talking about, but a lot of people disappearing in the earth. Million, trillion, billion years to come, never you try to pop the sun. Never you come into this land and try to do radiation in this land. This land being guarded. Understand? If we don't pop the sun in this earth, we are going to slave land. Understand? Now, vanquishing is real. Them have technology that beyond us, where them can come from space and vanquish the whole human population back to the time of slavery. I heard them did it in the 90s. Like if they walk back with their machine, and everybody in the 90s, them vanquishing a slave and the whole army and the whole populations of the people. They punish the people like that when they get caught. Father son, for those people who watch this camera, every musician in the land go against side. The whole white race sing my song. The same thing with the Jamaicans and the Puerto Rican and the Mexicans. For the people them who do not create music, instead of this called curse upon the earth. Now let's move on. The woman them now, that feeling hump. Jupiter tell me, you tell Jupiter fall, but there's a time period where Jupiter do not fall. So they come to me and say, Jupiter is someone's in birth. They declare war upon the earth because they fall them sun. Understand? So I said, So in my neighborhood, when my whole hot shower, I notice some woman scream out on a ball. When I'm exercising, I hear a woman feeling home. And if I think I'm like I'm ejaculating them, they will just climax and pass out. You understand? They tell me them control the creations of birth. And you don't have to touch women to make them birth. Them let me pregnant every goddamn woman in the land. But what the people not realizing, the populations of the people are down. So what them, you could call them angel or gods or whatever they is, them summons birth. If me walk, you feel hump. If me move, you feel ejaculating on your belly. If you kill me, you birth. If you shoot me, boom, you are going to climax and you're going to have baby. You must bring the baby them in the world. Understand? They are special children. Understand? But when they does that, do you realize them wiping out your DNA blood? Yeah, man, this is what I realize. If you feeling the energy that I bring, ask the woman them. People who do not feel the hump, ask around if women getting a hump. If they feel a hump at night, then changing their DNA. After a while, they're not going to be no DNA. It will just be my DNA. You understand? This is what called wipe out. That means that every policeman that humping his woman, he'd bring my child. Every gang, when we make me, he bring my child. Understand? This is how you go. Understand? This is why I tell you to just give me check. You understand? But they're gonna hold off like the time of Pharaoh. And they're gonna take out the people money, far as they're gonna wipe out the MTA cards them. I'm saying MTA, the debit cards them. They're gonna wipe that out. They're going to block everyone in the land, pay stop, because they control the what they call it, the cash number, the check number. Yeah, that's what they control, the check number. Everybody who work, if you look on top of your check, there's a number on top of it. That number, it controlled through the system. Understand? It's by technology. So if they press a button and lock that off, that's it, because then tell me alien control the code of the galaxy. Human have no control. All of the codes that human have, they give it unto them. Understand? They're going to lock that off. Then tell me if I left America, without America giving me my check, it'll be chaos everywhere. The airport going to shut down. None of America jet plane ain't going to fly. And none of their bank account ain't going to have no money. And they're going to owe the people their hand. They tell me to tell the people and tell the government, when me wrote the note, me give access to species to wipe out the human race. You understand? He could